Hi everybody, Heidi here, the Yorkshire Crafter. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, hi, and if you're one of my regular friendies, thank you for coming back again. Right, if you've been watching my other videos, you know that I've been working with, I'm working on alcohol inks at the moment and trying to find something different from what everybody else comes up with. I mean, these probably aren't no different, but I've not practiced it apart from put ink on paper. But my idea is it's a shaker card or it's not a shaker card. It's going to be entirely up to you which way you take it, because not everybody likes shaker cards, and I think posting is an issue with people as well. So I don't know if I've really sent any shaker cards through the post. I'm not sure. I couldn't honestly say. Right, so we are using Yupo paper. Yupo. This is very white. See, that's the Tim Holtz Yupo paper. And then if you look at, I don't know if you can see it, I'll tell you what. I've cut some here. So it's more opaque. Is the cheaper one. And I'm going to do a bit on Yupo, the Tim Holtz. And I've got to say, yes, you get what you pay for, because this is a cheaper version. It works perfect, but the Tim Holtz works better. So Ranger, Tim Holtz, whatever we're calling it, or Ranger, yeah. So this is 5x7, but I've cut mine down to 5.5 by 4.25. So I've already prepped some of them. Can I just say, I know, sometimes when I say I'm going in blind, it means I've not practiced it out, and I know a few of you got a bit, well, one of you got a bit, I'm not going to say upset, but you prefer it when I'm organised. But sometimes I don't have time to be organised and I don't have time to practice. And sometimes, this is actually, before I practice, this is actually what my, 100% what my practice is like when I'm going blind like this. So you're just seeing what I would normally do when I'm practicing first. So I hope that's okay with everybody. I just put these away. I've got just little Rosie today because Lex is in bed, and I've got a little boy here with me. I think some of you might know him. You might know his name. What's his name?
Hi.
This is Toby. He's back again. He hasn't been for a while, so I've been doing my videos during the day.
Yeah.
You haven't been here for a while, have you? Right, I've cut some frames. Don't know what I'm going to use, so that's why I've cut so many different ones. Sparkly, plain, whichever. These are just bits of scrap Yupo, so if I'm not sure what colour I'm going to use, then I'll just have a go on there first. So we'll put all that to the side. Toby wants to help, but I don't know if, let me just, so I use the infinity dies to cut the frames. This is, I'm going, oh gosh, because I'm using alcohol inks, you can have one little go, Toby, and then I want you to move away from it because it's not very good for sniffing in and what have you.
No, I don't think it is.
Right, so first of all, well, I'll show you because we might end up using these ones in case it doesn't dry. So these are, yeah, these are on my cheap paper.
Got a little rosy.
Yeah, you can tell the difference. This is the Ranger. So I'm going to use, I may use some of these, I don't know. I've done all that colour for something else that I'm going to be doing. So these are just what I've been, I just want the tops and stuff. So that's what I've been playing with. And I'm going to show you about the foiling that I've put on it. Instead of using the mixatives, which I do use them. In fact, this is mixative. That's foil. You can see the difference. I mean, the mixative mixes in better. That's mixative, yeah, mixative. But I just think the foil, for some that can't afford the mixative, well, there you go. We are, yeah. Right. So also what I've learnt is I've got alcohol blending solution, which is the Timolts. Yep. Which I've nearly gone through. But now I haven't tried this. I have the isopropyl alcohol, 99.9%. I know it's got to be over 90% to use to move your inks. But I haven't tried it on the cheap one. In fact, I haven't tried it on the other one. I've just decanted it into two of these little things. So, what I want, I don't want a definite crease, but I want to know where my halfway mark is. Right, and I really want Christmas colours. We're going to be using, I think I'm going to try and get away with just Lavinia. But I definitely want a pink one, which I don't have. So, right, are you watching, Toby? I'll do one on this side.
Okay.
So I'm going to drop 1, 2, 3. You do it on that side. Tip it. No, tip your bottle up. Just let it drop. Don't squeeze it. That's it.
2,
And up here.
3. Don't mind that squeeze.
That one's petal pink. So with this, I'm going to just dot a little bit in the middle.
Ooh, that looks pretty.
I'll put a bit more there on Toby's because he's put them so far apart.
Guys, doesn't that look pretty?
Of course it's pretty. Oh, it really does smell. I've had to open my windows. I'm using the...
Oh, it does smell.
Oh, it isn't moving as much as I
It doesn't smell that bad.
would have thought. But then again, I've only put 3 drops on, which I do normally put more on. Do you want to give yours a squeeze, Toby?
Yeah.
It's really hard, so you'll have to... Come on. Let me know when you've had enough. And actually, I watched Tim Maltz yesterday. Like I say, I'm trying to learn more about these inks. The way to move it is not do what me and Toby are doing like that. It's to
Like,
pump
do
it.
to the side and then just...
It's just to pump it. I don't think we've got enough... And that way, he says if you pump it, and because it's got a mind of its own, it comes back again. Pump it and let it come back. You get like a ripple effect. So I was quite impressed, actually.
I wonder what this is going to be, because I don't know
It's
yet.
nothing, it's just a background.
No, it's just the background.
Just to play with them. See, that's made
It
them
looks-
2 pinks.
It looks good.
Well,
so
1 pink,
far.
2 different colours.
It looks so good so far, doesn't it?
Of course it does. Grandma's done it.
Yeah. And I've done it.
Right, on Toby's, I'm going to put a bit of magenta bloom.
Magenta. What is that word again? Magenta what?
Bloom. In
Bloom.
fact, we'll have one down here as well.
Yeah.
I don't,
Magenta bloom looks very pretty.
I don't want it to be too dark. Try to see my halfway line, so I'm going to come down a little bit on my own. Oh, that magenta's stunning.
How about mine? A magenta bloom. It's stunning.
Oh, it really does have a right odour to it. Wow, look at that. Whoa, that's amazing. Doesn't half give me cramp in my hands. That might be another reason why he tells you just to pump it a little bit. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on these because I want to do the actual cards. And I think I'm just going to call it a day with that. Now then, because I've used a different alcohol, I don't know if this foiling will work, so I'll have a look. In fact, it only takes 30 seconds. Oh no, not even 30 seconds to dry, he says. So I'm using all my Spellbinders foils because I don't use them for what they're supposed to be used for.
Why not?
Because I'm not very good at it.
Oh, I think you're great at crafting.
Oh, thanks, kid.
Okay.
I'll put a bit of this in it. This is, blush. See if this works. And all I've done with any of them is lay the foil over the top and push it down. I don't think that it doesn't feel to be sticking. So I wonder if there's a difference in the alcohol because this one's got resin in and resin's tacky. That might actually be what holds it. So I'll know by this in a minute, Toby.
Okay.
So it has done a little bit. Obviously it wasn't
Nice.
wet enough.
It looks so cool.
I'll put the same colour on Toby's and see, because his looks a lot wetter.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Let's see if it picks his up.
It kind of goes through the tinfoil, or was that how it was? Oh, it's so pretty.
Nice, it's not picking it up much.
No, not that one.
So what I'll do, yeah, it's taking it on the back, but it's not. Shame that and all, because that's beautiful there. So what I'm going to do with that, so wait a minute, I'm just going to cut that piece off because I don't want it on my work. What I am going to do is put a bit of the normal solution on and see if this makes a difference.
Oh, this is fire. Got it.
Right then, let's have a look. Don't know if I've put the photos here. So I'll try it again on mine. Now we've changed the... Oh, now this is going to stick too much.
Yeah, it might.
I know it is, I can see it through it.
Yeah, actually can as well.
Never mind. None of it will ever get wasted.
Nah, none of it.
Oh, it still hasn't stuck to Toby's. That's strange.
Maybe because you used a different colour than mine.
Right, it stuck a little bit on mine, and that's what I wanted. Just around them edges. That's stunning. I love that. Toby wants to say something.
And if you're new, make sure to like and subscribe.
Alright, Toby. That was a bit harsh.
What?
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Oh, it's not working because it's got ink on there. Do you want to throw that one in bin, kids?
Okay.
Try a bit more there. Right, so that's them two done. Like I say, I'm not going to dwell on these, but they're super pretty, aren't they? And I'll show you what I do with them, actually. So, I will find my... Let's go somewhere in the middle here. And then I'll do it at my 5.5, which is what I will use it at. Just make sure they're at 4 1/4 already. Yeah. So that's your panel. It's beautiful, isn't it? And I'm thinking of doing it that way around, actually. But I'll just cut Toby's in half. What, Toby? Toby's pulling funny faces at me. Right, so there we go. That's another 2 done. And actually, they are going to be dry enough to do what I want to do. So we'll just put them to the side. Go and sit down with us now, please. So I won't do these 2. I'll do the U-Pro because I want to do it in different. I'll just give that a wipe. Because I don't want pinks now, so they're done. What I'll do is show you one with gold in. Right, I'm going to use the blending solution because I really want it to be tacky. I don't normally do it that way around. I don't know why I've just done that. So I want a blue. So I'm going to come in with Beige blue. Oh no, that's the wrong make. Let's do a Indigo Sky, which I think is more purpley. Right, and let's do a, where's that? Oh, let's do a coffee one. I ain't used this. Coffee bean. This will be an interesting one. That's a little different. I should have just done one at a time really because it's going to end up all over, isn't it? I've never picked it up to move it before. It's a little different. It's got a lot of solution on it. Oh, it's very dark. I hope you can see it. I hope I'm not getting in your way. Now then, I have a white, Lavinia white. Let's put a bit of that in here. I'll do one at a time actually. It's very, very addictive once you've started it, you know. Oh, wind's nearly blown the window. Oh, you know, trouble I've had with my washer. Still, that's another part that came yesterday. Still the wrong part. Absolutely gutted. It would have been cheaper getting a new machine. Well, it wouldn't, but it's getting there. If this one today that's coming don't fit. Yeah, let's put some white in this one. Tell you what, we'll put some white and we'll stick some of that gold in here. Put plenty of fluid on there to get that moving. Oh yeah. Oh, I like that now. Look at that move now. With that gold in it. Oh, I think that's lovely. That's stunning, that, if I dare say so myself. Right, I think that's still tacky enough too. I'm going to whack some silver on it, see if it'll... Look, this is me yesterday, but it's still a lot there to play with. Let's have a look. Yeah, look at that. Although, because it was so wet, it's made it very... liney, it made it. Right, I'm going to see, not done it before, I'm going to see if I can move that about, stop it being liney with the foil on. Let's see what this does. I wonder. I have one of them twirly things for a cake stand. I wonder what that'd be like for using with it. Or a salad spinner. That'd be amazing. Ooh. Now, I didn't put another one on. It's taken the shine off it a little. It could be alright when it dries. Let's have a look. Right, I'm going to try a completely fresh piece. I've got to go into this file, so yes, I am actually wasting. I think this is going to do the same. Yeah, it's not my favourite piece. I don't like the lines. Why is it liner? Let's have a look at this one. Same stuff and everything. That's not liney at all. That is. Never mind, like I say, no, it gets wasted. But that's definitely soaking. It needs drying, does that? Right. I think we'll do, what time are we? Maybe one more. Have we got time for one more? Let's have a look at this. Look how nice that is. See, I want to put some foil on it, but that is extremely wet still. Extremely wet. Try a bit of gold. I'll just do it on the corner where I know it's wet. If this didn't work, I don't know what I'm doing different from yesterday. Oh yeah. Oh, that's lovely. I've got some lovely dark brown foil. That'd look lovely on it. It's nice to get some use out of my foils. I'm rubbish at hot filing. There you go. Isn't that lovely? Look at the shine. Right, it's still absolutely soaking, so that's another one to dry off. Right, I'm just going to do one because I want a blue one. Or shall we call it quits and do a video? Easy way for that. In fact, I won't waste my good stuff. I use the other alcohol. I think that's Lexi. I can hear coming upstairs. I'll do one quick, and I want it to be azure blue. Let's go with that. Don't think that's the one that I want. Yes, Lexi's barking. This might be too dark, but I'm still going to put it down. I think I'm going to invest in an hairdryer because it'd be a lot quicker and a lot more nicer to my hands. I think I already have arthritis stroke knitting that I do. It absolutely kills when I stop knitting. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? On top of that, I'm going to put some white. Look at it still moving. Look how cool that is. I love it. And this one is definitely going to be absolutely soaking. Me personally, if you're using it for a background, I prefer it not to be to edges, so don't ask me why I've done that. Right, we'll leave it after this one and we'll get straight on with cards. So I haven't made the cards up, so we're going to be doing some embossing, embossing. Right, let me put some lids on these. Oh, I've got cramp in my hand. So that's the jade stone, that one, Lavinia. That's beautiful. That's my white, I think. Right, just shove all these behind here. I am working on something else with these and all. They've been out for weeks in front of me now. Better put that on there, haven't I? And not get them mixed up. I'll label them up after. Just put them there. Now if you let that dry and then come in with another colour on top, it just blows your mind. Oh, I was going to put some silver on, but I don't know where maybe all the silver is. It's right in front of my eyes. But I don't know if it's dry enough, so... or too dry, should I say. I love it. I've missed that corner altogether. Why is it picking all ink up? Because it's so wet. It'll be fine when it's dry. Look at the colour. Isn't that stunning? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to use them. They're absolutely drenched. So I'll make them up tomorrow. But the idea's there. And now I'm going to use the ones that I made yesterday. The ones that I made yesterday, I left overnight. So they've dried perfectly. Right, 2 seconds. Give this a quick This other alcohol ink I got, alcohol, I got it off Amazon. It's dirt cheap. But please open your windows, it absolutely stinks. That's why I didn't want Toby working with it. Quite shocking. Oh yeah, I keep these strips, I don't know if I just told you, just to test my colours on. And then the nice strips go across cards as well. Right. Puppy training pads. Absolutely brilliant. Just need that for now. Right, let's do it. Don't know if I need my stamping wheel because I can't remember. I do need, because I'm definitely going to use maybe that one. I'll cut these both down. So we'll go, well, we'll cut it there. I don't like this cutter, it's not very neat. I'm going to lose quite a bit off this. Oh. So you can't emboss on the Yupo. I've tried all different ways to try and do it. I've tried all sorts and I can't get it to do it. But we're going to use heat resistant acetate. Like I say, either way, you don't have to make it into a shaker, which I'll show you. I think all the rest are cut down to size. So, like I said, I don't know which I'm choosing yet. I might not even use those that I've just cut down. There was one I thought I might. Yeah, I thought I might use that one. Let's have a look. 4 1/4. 5 1/2. Right, if I need to cut them down, I'll cut them down as I go along now. So that's right. They're right. They're right. Right, done. So I've got some heat resistant acetate, which is, I did have the label out for you to show you, but I've shown you on my last video, I think it was. And they dried lovely on there. Maybe that is better paper for drying quicker. That's stunning. I might use one of them. So I'm going to do what I always do with my acetate. I'm going to give it a wipe, both sides. I'm going to change this paper in a minute, it's filthy. Give it a dry. Still got my finger marks all over it, but it's okay. So I want to put in it, let's get the full one. So that's going to be behind it. I want, bearing in mind, I'm just picking on it at the moment, it's going to have a frame on it. So I'm going to put my tree there, roundabouts, round about there, and a word I'm using, oh by the way, yeah, I'm using the trees from the new release and the words from the new release. All my tickets have fallen out. I don't know where. I normally have them stuck in. I don't know why I have. Wild pine, small pine trees, Christmas joy, and the words. So I did have peace out. We'll use this blue one because we've got it out. So you think where your frame's going to go round. Right. That'll do it, won't it? Will it? Found the oblong one now. Let's see if it's going to fit. So I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to Versamark. Yeah, I'm getting a bit confused then. Now I've got to be careful here because I'm not using my platformer out. I'm only going in with it once. And this one we are going to emboss with. What we're doing this one in? We're going to do this one in the, are we? Glitter. I had some already stamped so that I could keep checking them against it. Oh, they're here, look. These are for a different project though, because they're set at the side. Is the stampings off to the side. So that'd be in silver. Green. And white. Ooh. Might do, oh, that's glitter white. And that's white. So I'll keep these always for something to use to check. I think I'm gonna go with that one, I think. So that's platinum sparkle and it goes everywhere. Right, like I said, this is a one-off, one chance. Think about where my frame's going to be. There we go. I've got two pieces there. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know which to use now. If it's going in silver, that one might be better. So let's just take that off. Move that out up there. Yeah, let's do it in silver. I'll do this one in silver, I'll do the next one in white. Oh, do you know what? It's not going to work. I didn't use my powder. No, not a chance. No, you really, really need your powder on these. Oh, I might get away with it. I might, but then there's none left in the middle now. Oops. I just want to do that little bit there. Right, I might got away with that. Let's have a look. It turns really, really quickly, so be careful not to burn it when you're using heat resistant acetate. Look at that, it's gone already. It's very, very quick. There we go. Clear this one out of the way. Look, it just gets everywhere. Even if you don't want to use it, you're still going to use it on things you don't want to use it on. Right, so we get a card base. What's that?
I'm gonna say hi.
You've already said hi.
Hmm.
Now this card base ain't straight, and I cannot find my bone folder.
You can't.
No,
What's one of them?
it's what folds your card. Let's go for it. It can be cut down anyway. So the bottom, I don't know which bottom to use now. Actually, I think I might use that bottom because that would look lovely. So this is what I mean, right? So I'm going to stick that to the bottom there. Let's just do that. And just for speed, I shouldn't, but I'm going to use glue. Oh no, I really shouldn't. I'll get my tape. Right, I'm just going to... If I use glue, it's not going to stick, I just know it. So I'm going to show you both ways. Like I said, not everybody's into a shaker. Time are we on? Right, I'll just do the two. I'll do one of each. And then you'll see others in photos. So this one I'll probably do the non-shaker then, because it works nice with that silver. Should be using my tool to pull this off, but it's coming off all right. This is me Gina K. I think it's an eighth the measurement, an eighth of an inch or something. It's thin tape. Right, so you can see the word Christmas. There's the tree. Where's the better way to put it? I'll go that way because there's more silver at the top then. This could possibly need cutting down in a bit. Perfect. Look at that, isn't it stunning? Stunning on its own, just put a sentiment over it. Right, so because we are putting this straight on, because this is going to be a non-shaker, I'm going to do exactly the same. So I'll make sure that fits before I start framing. I'm going to do exactly the same as I've just done with the Yupo piece. Oh, it's so much easier when you don't have to cut it. This is the, I've never done this before, I've never made a frame and you know, not made it into a shaker. So this is new territory to me. But I just kept thinking, I mean, my shaker videos get a lot of views. They're really, really popular. I have done that upside down. I just thought, what would it be like to do one that in, but is, if you know what I mean, or the ideas there if you wanted to make it into one. I know what I mean anyway. But yeah, my shaker cards are always very, very popular. So I'm going to take the heat resistant acetate. Now I need this to have a really good stick down, no bubbling, no. So hoping, can't see it with it being clear, hoping that that goes down with no hangover. Ooh, I ain't had an hangover for a while. Yeah, might just have to cut a bit off bottom when I put the frame on. So there's your card. Because you can't emboss onto the Yupo, I've put that over and you can't tell the difference. But we haven't finished. So that's what all these are for. We can either go with a nice clean white frame. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? That's just lovely. Or we can go with a matte silver. Or we can go with, that's a rose. No, that doesn't go right. Or that's a white glittery one. No, I don't think that goes right. I actually think the white goes better. You don't want gold on it. Right, we're going to go with the white. I want a nice white. I've cut different cards out of my scraps. So that's a nice white. I am just going to cut a tiny bit off the bottom of that. I'm just going to do it on my other machine thingy. I won't be a minute. That's better. I'm still here. I'm just thinking of, I've got my I'm gonna make the frame stand up. No, I want my scissors. You need this frame 100% just finishes it off. Oh, look at that, I didn't know it fitted right down. Oh, it doesn't say me then. I've just got to hope that my frame's wide enough now. Oh, I just have 4 pieces of that width. I do have a load more somewhere. Take the... Can you see the mess that I'm working in? Oh no, I need my tool. Where's my tool? That one will do. There we go. Push everything else to the side again. This is the one we're using, isn't it? Yep. Now then, please go on straight. I didn't put it on. Let me make sure that's... Well, I'm going to have to put it down. It's touched, but it hasn't got to this side properly. So that's fine. I'll just cut this side down as well. And there's your frame around it. How nice is that? Your sentiment's already there. Oh, it's beautiful, don't you think? I'm just going to trim that little bit off. It didn't do it, I didn't put it in too hard, so I'll just go down it with a pair of scissors. But there's number one. Right, let's do the shaker version. I love that. I will put some silver dots on it. Dots. Right, so let's do the next one. I want to show you what we're doing with these. So we're taking the acetate, I'll just quickly show you what I'm going to do with these ones, but I'm not doing it now. I'm going to use the new trees and put a couple of them in here in white on the acetate. I'm going to put my sentiment up here because it'll stand out as well in silver probably, and then that'll be shaker. So I'll do that one off anyway, but that is exactly how it's going to be done. I think that's stunning. Right, let's do the other one. What we're using. What did we use? We used purple, didn't we? Let's go blue for the shaker. Right, where's my acetate? I've just had it in my hand, I know I have. Am I going to use the same words? Yes, because I'm going to do it in white, I think. Stamp this one in white. I can hear you shouting at me. I can hear you shouting at me. Clean your acetate. We was very lucky to get away with that silver one without it being all over. With me not using my powder. Got my powder. Right, that should work. That's on properly. So thinking of where my frame's going to be, I'm going to go there. Did I say white sparkle or white? I can't remember. Actually, you know what? That'd be nice with them trees, wouldn't it? The green. Ooh, too excited. Right. Can't remember. Did I say white sparkle, which is that, or white? I'm going white sparkle because it's more, it's finer, is the, well, I'm not going white sparkle because I ain't got it here. Where's white sparkle? 2 seconds, it's right behind me somewhere. Let's see. So this is the Brutus Monroe. Yes. Got all that I've thrown on and it hasn't stuck where it shouldn't. Amazing. Right, let's heat that up. can't tell on this one. My paper's getting, the acetate's getting very flimsy. So it's getting very warm. That should be enough. I'm just turning it over. Right, so we're doing the same thing. Get a card base. Again, like I said, they're not measured up and they're not even straight. I've got a few, see if I've got a straighter one. Oh my goodness me. Yes, I'm still using that dodgy batch that I got from Nina. That's terrible. Let me just see if I can. I'll find my bone folder when we're finished. So, where's my sheet? Was that it? See if it fits first. Right, I'm just going to give it a quick trim, then I know it fits. Yeah, I know. Right, that fits now, look. If anything, it's a little big, but I can cope with that. Right, so let's stick that on the same way. Nice, easy bit. Right, trying to remind myself, don't forget it's a shaker card. I'm going to be working on some tags soon. I know it's getting, I mean, we're in November, aren't we? But I've normally got all my tags done by now. But I've still got loads from last year, and I made everybody save them and give them me back. Now that doesn't cry out tight, what does? Put a lot of time and effort into them. And they cost a lot of money, what I made last year. Nearly every one that I made were a shaker tag. Oh, it's nice using tape again. Right, put this in. It should fit absolutely perfect. Yeah, I'll just trim the bottom off after. So this time, instead of putting the acetate straight onto here, I'm just going to wipe this off again now with all the powder that were on it. Bring it shiny again, I'll see through again, as I say. Yeah, so what I'm going to do this time, I have some thicker, I just don't know. I must never use this, let's try the thicker stuff. It might not work, so it seems tall with no, oh, it's a big shaker that, isn't it? Oh, let's go for it. I just don't want it to be a bit flimsy, you know what I mean? I just want to check that and see what it'd be. Yeah, it's going to be alright, I think. I wanted to... that might be an issue. It's lifted up very quickly, hasn't it? Right, let's try it near edge. I don't like the way that lifted up so easy. We're going for it. Well done, guys. It's an easier way to do it, but I just don't know. I don't like the height, I don't think. I think it's too high. And I don't like the thought of it lifting up. I might be worried for nothing, but we'll soon find out. Last bit. And I've got to put shaker bits in here. Well, we'll soon find out whether it works, won't we? Because I'm going to put the bits in now. Right, let's try it. So I'll have to put the bits in now, because then we'll be putting the top on. And see what frame we're putting on. White sparkly. Oh yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's either that or silver. Let's have a look. Oh, I don't know now. Probably silver. So let's put some bits in here. I just got a few bits out that we can use, but I thought we were going to end up doing more shakers, but I think I'm just going to go for some white beads. Try to use everything up that I've got. I don't want to put a load in it, so I'm going to go with some white sequins, and then that gets rid of that bag. And some white beads, I think. Is that enough or not enough? Or... let's have a look what else we've got. Get rid of these few blue ones. Oh, that's better. Mixes it up a bit, doesn't it? Right. Is that enough? Yeah. I know time's ticking, sorry. But it has worked. Move these out of the way. Take Rosie's hair out at the middle. Really need that part for my washing machine to come. I've never had as much washing piled up since when kids were here. Right, this needs to be spot on. Right, let's do it. I am worried about that wall though. Let's have a look. Look! And I think we're gonna have to go silver, I think. Nope, 100% going white. And I'll just put that on with my normal tape. So those that I use, these pads for me shakers, you can get different sizes, and inside they come with all different sizes, but they're from Waffle Flower. If you're in the UK, I get them from Bumbleberry Crafts, and I would have no idea where you get them from in America or Australia or anywhere else that's nice and pretty. Oops. Well, I am really sorry about this, and it's turned out to be my longest video. But we're done now. 100%, that's it. So you decide whether you want a shaker card or a framed alcohol ink background card. If you've never had a go at it, I would 100% say you've got to try it. You don't need a ton of colours. Just get basics, the mix. Get this on without it being a mess. I'm going to guess at that. I might even put some glitter there. Look at it, it looks beautiful. So, framed shaker. Right guys, I'm off to finish off the others. I hope you have a go at it and I hope you enjoy it. Bye everybody.